semis, it is, or not, losers semis, I'm stupid.
Losers finals.
It's one of those days, as you can tell. Now we're going into Citrus versus Zeal finals. This is going to be the run back. Zeal earning his run back against Citrus. Now the only way to see this go is, will it be Citrus getting his run back against Cannon, or will Zeal get his shot at Cannon Red? I don't know how this matchup really goes. I do know that Zeal and Citrus set went 3-1 Citrus' favor though.
Yeah, it went 3-1. It's kind of one of those things where Citrus started understanding how to handle Min near the end, where it was a lot of Hail Marys, and in addition, just a lot of projectiles just taking away that jump. Zeal just needs to make sure that they can conserve their jump, and they should be fine in this matchup, but those arrows are going to push back, and I don't think Zeal is going to make that now.
No, sadly not. And just like that, Citrus pulling up the stock lead right now, not taking a whole lot of percentage either. See if he can rack up that extra credit. Right now, Zeal is just having a hard time trying to get all of that extra percent that he needs from spacing. And I think that Citrus just being really, really patient and utilizing his movement options and just those extra combos to force Zeal off stage is what's really helping him in this matchup. Just like that though, Zeal going to force Citrus off of the ledge and is going to allow himself to get on there, but the blender, once again, Citrus showing why he beat him the first time, I guess. I don't know. I had no idea what to say after that. My mind blanked after I came up with it. Why is this game like this? I mean, what? Anyways, back to the match. Zeal already being lapped in percent and struggling to find a way to land. Citrus got him stuck in the blender. He's just stuck off stage a little bit.
It's one of those things that you don't really know what to do when you're disadvantaged. Yeah, Min can handle characters with bad jumps, but I mean, when Min also has poor recovery as well, what can you really do?
Definitely, because I can understand that from a player aspect. It's always one of those things where you can have like the craziest neutral and advantage, but disadvantage, no matter which way you look at it, even if you're good at it, sucks. It's just because sometimes it can come down to rock, paper, scissors, 50-50s. It's really, really hard to deal with it at times. And it definitely is more notable in the case of Min, because while Min has the arms to help her with offstage, it's not always going to be helpful whenever you're facing characters that can control projectiles like Pit. It's like, while Min is really good with distance, Pit is really, really able to just knock a lot of just knock Min away very easily, especially with those arrows and just the raw combo game that Pit has. However, it looks like Zeal might have a chance to even this up. He's got Citrus in a bit of a blender right now. He was so far capitalizing really well on Citrus's disadvantage. However, that reversal going to let Citrus have to try and cover Zeal's landing. And that armor on the side B.
Good job with that armor.
Definitely. That back
and
throw.
We're seeing that jump save, not anymore. That iframes are going to kick in before that nair hits in, and we are on Citrus's last stock. Yeah, we're going to see just random smash attacks right now. And Zeal just right now keeping their space against Citrus.
Right now, it's not looking too pretty for Zeal, but he's racking the percentage up, bringing it almost to an even game. If he can rack this up, there's a good chance that he could possibly take this game.
Yeah, however, but that raw charge F smash though was not going to be it, as it's just going to confirm that dare into up smash from Citrus.
Definitely, that was a rough time to just charge that for very long. It's one of those situations where you just realize, oh man, why did I charge it for too long?
Yeah. We also see in the crowd right now, the one fan of Citrus, Captain Dorf.
Let's go, Captain Dorf. Shout out to Captain Dorf, moving on.
Yeah.
It's crazy, too, because a lot of the people around here are also playing friendlies now that the tournament's ended. We've just got, like, everyone's on a setup besides, like, a handful of people.
Everyone's striving for improvement right now. They just want to play the game.
Oh, definitely. I love seeing that, too. It's like because I was coming into the summer hoping to improve. Didn't go to as much tournaments so far, but the improvement aspect is definitely something that that players strive for, wanting to just figure out something more, whether it be something with a new matchup or just overall wanting to pick apart a habit that has been plaguing them for a while.
Yeah, I know for me it's been hard to kind of improve solely because my internet's out right now, so can't really practice on Wi-Fi. But I mean, I try my best to go out to tournaments and just have a good time.
Yeah.
Like in the end, it's still like, yeah, improvement's fun, but it's all just a video game. There's no harm, no foul, no matter how well you do.
Exactly. And that's kind of the aspect with me too. I don't have port forwarding on my internet, so I can't do Smash Online. So I've been coming to a lot of the tournaments in Metro whenever I have the time to just get that bit of extra grinding in. And as far as I've been able to tell, it's helped a lot, but I've also just gotten to know a lot more members of the community, and it's just overall really great time. Oh, really? Well, the problem is that's T-Mobile, so they just don't have port forwarding at all. Oh, really?
Do you know how to affect NAT types?
Oh.
DM me for that.
Okay, if that works, that'll be crazy. But I'll consider it. Thank you. And just like that, it's even stock. Citrus managing to find that forward air on Zeal off stage, bring it back to even. Or Zeal managing to get a clean 51 off his advantage stage, just keeping Citrus stuck in that corner. Where it looks like Citrus has found his groove a little bit. Oh, straight hits. They're adding up pretty quickly. I'm losing ideas on what to say. I'd come up with more, but like my mind, it's getting late. My mind's starting to blank a little bit.
No, I totally get that. Like I think after, I think immediately after I got eliminated for bracket, I immediately went to Mike, and it's one of those things where it's just like game.
Yeah, this is a video game. This is what's happening. Moving on. That's kind of how I go. Is I'll try and come up with different things to say. I'll try and I kind of try and steal Coney's aspect of commentating a little bit, where it comes to like making it seem more like a story and advertising it that way, because that's also what helps Coney when he commentates.
I know for me, the one thing that initially started encouraging me was just me carpooling with a bunch of other Stillwater, so I get to share the story of our little sub-region.
Yeah.
And then overall slightly extended towards the entire state of Oklahoma, where I kind of tell their stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I prefer more being kind of more of that background kind of guy.
Yeah.
Just explaining more information, because everyone wants to be the Coney.
Of course.
So I'm not I'm just trying to prevent two Coneys trying to out-hype each other.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of I like being able to talk about the game a lot, and I also have that little bit of extra technical knowledge, but I honestly think that overall, even with all this stuff, our dynamic in commentating is actually fitting.
No, it definitely works out.
Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, that was a rough air dodge, but he managed to just get back with the tether. I was about to say, that was looking
It was one of those
rough.
things that it was just unfortunate spacing on Citrus's part.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get the ideal, if they got the entire Nair connection, it would have been game. But because it was only the first hit, it gave enough to come back.
Oh,
and with those orbiters gone right now, Zeal has a slight chance to be able to make it back. If they can make it back to stage, and they will. Dash attack is almost going to kill, though.
Yeah, and just like that, it seems Citrus going to find the Nair, going to shoot off an arrow, keeping Zeal off stage. He uses, I think he used an up B, but he used his jump.
Out of a jump, though.
Yeah.
There's going to be 2-0 on Citrus's favor, and the pop-off.
Yeah, the little mini pop-off. He is feeling it right now. He won. Yo, the culture pop-off, he knows. He's aware.
Imagine popping off for a timeout.
Yo. Yeah, no, commentary is just one of the things I enjoy, because I know my goal isn't to PR in state. My goal is just to be a notably decent player at the very least. I guess a gatekeeper is what they call it. Mm-hmm. And at least strive for improvement, but at the same time be able to bear witness to just this scene overall.
I definitely preferred more, I think as, especially living with former #1 in the state, it's kind of one of those things that I kind of understand more that, like, I could be a gatekeeper, but I think I just prefer more doing the production stuff and just kind of like sharing that kind of stories that everyone has to bring.
Definitely.
And so my goal now, while like a lot of the rest of what is like, oh, I want to be PR, mine's more of like, it'd be cool to cast like a major or something like that.
Yeah, I'm on that stage too, because I saw you talk about that one day, and I was like, man, that would be a great time. It just would depend on if they would even let us.
Yeah. I mean, my plan is just like continue casting for this kind of stuff, maybe progress it to a regional level when I go to out-of-state events, and then eventually time will come.
Ooh, that was a rough up B from Citrus's end. That is going to cost him his first stock. And Zeal starting out with the lead, it looks like.
Zeal may be starting out with the lead, but it is still a percent that Citrus could could kill Zeal right now. And so Zeal needs to worry about racking up a lot of that percent, which they're doing a really good job right now.
No kidding. Zeal's really trying to show signs of life. He doesn't want to go out in 3-0 fashion. At the very least, he wants to take this game. And at the very most, he definitely wants to take this set. So that way he can be the one who gets his set in again, gets his rep in against Cannon Red. Both of them looking like they're already up to 100%. And it's kind of rough, too, for Citrus because he's already down a stock. Zeal, because I'm looking at right now, it seems, unless Zeal usually gets caught in the blender, when he has the momentum, he shifts with it.
It's a min-min moment.
Definitely. That forward smash going to take away Zeal's first stock finally.
First stock finally. This all relies right now if Citrus can take away a stock early from Zeal. They do have him off stage. Really good air dodge. Oh my god.
You spoke it into existence. Commentators curse everybody. This is what it's like at the
I don't
biz.
even know if it's even a curse because I said if Citrus wanted to win, that's what he needed to do.
Well, I mean, Citrus probably wants to win.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's not even a curse. That's just called a. That's just a call out right there.
Yeah. You'd basically. Oh my gosh. He was playing so good up until that happened. But Citrus turned into Citrus.
All I can say.